right, Adeshimamba. It seems that MPP Amayukuna, MPP Amayukuna, Metena, Memofa, say MPP Amayukuna. It's not that MPP Amayukuna say you. And yes, sir, MPP Amayukuna say you want all Nina and say, and I just say a year. Frimpong boating echo can send me just say, yeah, MPP party, only fake. After say okoka sanse media ase de waku nipa anase ase sanse ne yenti bida ewo ye man Ghana meanwhile se na eye wonabo Kennedy&Tamakloe Japan akogina baabi edi party na ten egu party na animu fi eno yampam no eye je kufuo enso jon kufuo enso ayede akogina baabi akanse mi je say eye MPP party no ohunu so omoyi na sinche omu take decision na omu mfani shim kanse mebre sankofo yi na ya yi omu amfi party na eba na say na chese eye fempon boati nko akoka say eye MPP party omu ye fake a ono de ase ensem a okan wo ebi ma bi ebi mba wi aseda ase say ye say eye general secretary enkopa eye fempon boating achew achese ne dey ensem ahodo no na chese omudi abetuja efasansem yemowrem na yenkotie emunche movie emba
yeah that's sorry yeah say me opinion general secretary Kodua actual letter say the pamo and I say or refer Professor Frimpong boating to neck say omunye free party no I think that na kakra because just like you were saying there be a party was saying this is not the time your church letters here they pamon call for because prior to election tama Yura Alanchamate ete echo formo stand as independent candidate such letters be at the Bible thing say Yapamo Hobson, Yapamo Sebi, Yapamo. These are all stalwarts of the party. Confirm on my year Juma Abwa party. To be honest with you, me the Kodua Emini Apini Prekope. We go way back. And I mean team Kodua, me support to Kodua day in, day out. But let anybody talk about it, and not me jing this and non natural letter. Pins there. Me tie the interview bi wa sempa me who say letter on one and sana shase even at that now me sure na make her me person as me who ne say pressure be free baby and eba Emma Kodua actual salatin because just by the comments Professor Frimpong Boateng in Miki ewo in your opinion Bernard Avile show me so it deserve that kind of response. So show media I dear me shady. Bernard any Busan say are you still a member of the NPP? Sir I say here Prof Kenny say if you are from 2023 and that's what NPP Makasa same way say NPP na ewo hono. It is not the new patriotic party that we all recognize. Me cry them make call to the extent I can show you so several times that NPP not done na next people's party.
Waka.
It is no different from what Professor Frimpong Boateng is saying. The all patriarch said the party next year corner a bimu dimpeni for them na abronyete a TV so di asofo penifo di politicians attempt na nkran ketwa a dimpeni for them. The party has become unrecognizable. Asama na prof okay and I think I don't know who can say NPP original party now a virtual party. What I think that he meant to say, and he said the party, the face of the party, is saying it's not recognizable. One of the points I will make here to buttress the point, and they say party NPP are named from Dadado. Yen Tuaba and started a free presidential. And Sana this is a statement. Yevra former president John Kufuor Medono Aka on several occasions in the Minya Beliku say so you better reprimanded and answer them. Because yes, or can say the MPP now is fake, but and yes, say or party say MPP is MPP as 1992 MPP is fake. Or person say party no currently is not recognizable. That is all he's saying. Because but and then she say party needed to point and penifo be including President Kufuor on several occasions, and our complaint said party President Kufuor can't say party say only party and na young consult like young kasa obi hu betia na say every show. The last interview he even stated that same point. And that is the same thing that Professor Frimpong Boateng Ekasa. BT Ira Kodua or say, which is very, very unfortunate. Say and conform about Professor Frimpong Boateng Pa. So I'm a distracted party. I mean, that is very, very, very unfortunate. I don't know what kind of intelligence that they are picking. Like I said, Kodua in your opinion, they support Kodua, but I said no kind of very, very unfortunate. Set what program so. Now you're set or you're still a member of MPP. Not all expressing the opinion say MPP tete na omo say muja is not the same MPP unrecognized MPP party. Na yet me trollete. Na you record you say interviewer who said to me kase and go for na pa based on intelligence I'm picking. Then go for pa based on intelligence I'm picking. I'm not saying say it's not true. I'm not saying someone picking intelligence, but opinion to say Professor Frimpong Boateng and ya bone pa pa no dey no mo dey bone pa sika car e dey no orgy dey. So and he went on to say because among said distractions that be party them to say, but what he did and na air course distraction in the party in case Professor Frimpong Boateng here in interview the best approach in my opinion I was saying Kodua if say ignore it and Kasemwe and within 1, 2, 3 days. But let now throw by in response. Any interviewer will granted in further response now. And I'm asking crown abeyasem. Because any Professor Frimpong Boateng Kwane first person what can say name go on MPP or Junior on TS. You reckon Kennedy&Tamakloe on several occasions.
Yeah. And
tell them Kennedy&Tamakloe so idiot. International questions in a selective justice. As a bit more a party who wants a good party and this is exactly what Professor Frimpong Boateng is speaking to. As a party, headquarters now create extension of a faction B office. And I've said this repeatedly. And then my party every party. Like I always say on this party, MPP, New Patriotic Party, yes, I believe that the party has to be governed by rules. But it told the beer, so be expressing an opinion about a never echoes of party Boateng. And I said, no, they scapegoat. Now I stop and conform from speaking. And I said, at this point in the party's life, you move a power no crown. Now and conform didn't care to speak their opinion. Now opposition. I having our flex so massive. I mean, I think that Ira Kodua should come again. I made news now. I was very, very disappointed. And I didn't think that Kodua had trolled it because and yet I can interview advantage. Remember Bigna with video so
defending no
Kodua had troll salad. But I mean and it's rather very, very, very unfortunate. Very, very, very unfortunate. I think
question I remember on the same issue.
Okay.
What you said is a crisis and how am I handle no?
Yeah, I think one. Maybe Nakoto access Ghana point now say foremost. Omo fanche lawyer Kodua and appoint for. I mean the national executive. Is if you are behind the scenes, if I tell you what they go through on daily basis, pressure now or a door. Unfortunately, no so. Say Nanado's regime, establishment. Do you get the point? Now, so almost in particular, had no option than to dance to the tune of what it has become known as the establishment. And that is where he's been cornered into. At a point to Kuano, or yes, and compare neutral kakra, somewhat, send a bear and your money bino, a bear flat. During the last campaign, they had to accuse him, say, no, by being neutral, it means you are going against the establishment. So people thought say being neutral meant to say, Oma Kennedy&Tamakloe, any some of the candidates, some leeway be and some privilege be. During the last year, primaries are some American.
Okay.
What happened? If you or not in the public or transit, I bet to say, kindly never out to me, Bokan, any alarm will actually but that wasn't his style. Oh, it Camille Koya said, Ticiano, there are some key personalities within the NPP. If you don't dance to their tuner, not just a whole cancer system, no. And then they will find every means to fish you out. And that is the major problem, man. That needs a quick address. Oh, and Sana, if the NPP will have to be back on track, they can move on track. No be in conformable. Aduku Omopa for so long a time. And I can tell you, sir, it is only during the regime of Bernardo, first and then second. Bernardo did well during his time, but about the party aspect in Padia, I'll mark him about 6 over 100, honestly. Because the party system, Bernardo and fine just like the predecessor, Kufuor timing. He was moving with the party. I don't want to use a true a party person. Disregarding what but I don't buy or truncate this aspect now. The influence of the party with time was dwindling. And at a point, it had to take the ingenuity and then the personal class of some personalities within the NPP party to do things by themselves, especially those who were known. Persons like Samia Oku, John Wedu, and so on and so forth. They were going personally to do things against the wishes of Bernardo. And you all know what happened. At the end of the day, such persons were also tagged, said they didn't belong to the status quo.
Okay.
So they ganged up and they had to fish all of them out from the system along the line.
Okay, Patrick.
I'm telling you for a fact. So you're not executive, because you see, an local MPP, there's no structure in place now. It is only the executive. Okay, from Kufuor, and now you see, the recognition that they didn't give to Kufuor is now becoming a serious problem because now the ex-president. But Kufuor didn't enjoy that status within the party. And they say one day, the same thing will come back and bite us. Now Nanodu came. Ex-president Kufuor was not even recognized. True. I mean, on surface, you could do one or two things. Alan Tremantin, who had played a key role in MPP politics, was not recognized anywhere. There are some key figures. We are former boss, Papa Ushan Kuma, and so on and so forth. For the mere fact that anybody who had anything to do with Nanado, President Kufuor, Nanado buy or Benji Omina, and will keep you 1 or 2 pet. 1 or 2 months of crowd, Indiana. Prior or not, they were very.
Are you saying that is what is causing current situation now?
Of course, that's the main problem. And
the perception is that he process from what if we say Kufuor camp one on.
And that's a figure a rippling effect, causing. Oh, yes, Kufuor camp also affect, But look at somebody with his wealth of experience. Our those coming from Kufuor's company. They experience those days. Who was a minister in Ekoi? Do you get it? Omo to omo go school. Atu omo go abobra wiase. Omo attitude businesses by themselves. If you want to have for so many years, abobra nkasa. I mean, in terms of academics, in terms of working experience, in terms of governance in Ghana, in terms of anything politics in Ghana, they were top notch. But the mere fact that President Kufuor had appointed them, Nana Dubai or Benji Omina, me myself, I felt so sad. And then meaning say one day, it's going to bite so hard. The likes of Yakub Gobe, Yakub Omupo de Promo, the three wise men and these three musketeers. And started with Yakub Gobe, then Yahoo, and then at Kennedy, along the line. Professor, and these are all these three people. That's in their various sorts of endeavors, they made some height too. And they saw NPP as part of them. Yes, it just somewhere, somehow, no. I mean, you can't tag all of them as political enemies just like that.
Okay.
And this is from the one another buying. He never had his peace of mind. Anytime I come over Bubafubia, anytime Yahoo on your 24/7. Just around 5